everybody, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is really exciting. I will be going out. It is my birthday, so I'm so excited. I'm going out with a friend. I'm gonna go out to eat a little bit, so let's get ready. Now I do have a couple of makeup products that are brand new. I got it for my birthday, so I'm really excited. So you're gonna see some new things and then some other things, but other than that, let's just start getting ready. I'm so excited. So I just got this. It's from NYX. It's the Angel Veil primer. I'm really excited. It looks so nice. This was a little expensive. It was $17. I am going to be doing a birthday haul. I don't know if it's going to be coming up after this video or before this video, but whenever it comes out, totally go and check it out. I did get some really cool things and just fun things for my birthday. I got some gifts that I bought myself, and also I also got gifts from people, mostly my siblings and my parents. So, but it was a really great time. So let me go get my eye primer. I'm just going to take my e.l.f. Putty primer for my eyes. You guys already know how much I love this one. So devastated till this day that this is discontinued. I want to finish it up, and now it's a little bit older in my collection, but once I finish this up, I'm really thinking of getting the MAC paint pot, the one that this is supposed to be duping. So I just love the formulation of this. Devastated that it's gone, but I wonder if they could bring it back. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people liked it though, so I don't think they're gonna ever bring it back, but it'd be really great if they do. But yeah. Okay, so let's go in how I celebrated my birthday. I really just didn't do much. I slept in. I slept like a lot, and it was great. That's literally what I needed. I've been so exhausted. You know, I go to school and everything. So school's been actually pretty great too. I'm in my third week. Yeah, by this point. But a lot of work already, but it's really fun. You guys know how much I like school, you know, one semester closer to getting my degree, so I'm really excited about that. Now I have a really cute and fun look planned today. I want to do more glittery, lean more towards the pinks. So I want to show you guys my outfit. It's just going to be the regular blue bootcut jeans that I always wear, that I've been really loving. And then I got this new top. I want to show you guys this in my Ross haul, but I feel like now that I've kind of worn some of the pieces that I was going to show you guys, I think I'm just going to keep that separate, and then I'm going to do everything else that's fully brand new in a separate video. But this was supposed to be in my Ross haul that was going to be coming up soon. But yeah, it's so cute. So this is from the brand Rebellious Dreamer in a size extra large, and this was $9.99. This just reminded me so much of like the 90s, specifically like shows like George Lopez, the mom's character, like her outfits were always super cute. Also, like Carmen's outfit were super cute. Kind of reminds me of like Degrassi. I don't know, I really liked it. It gave me so much like 90s vibe, Y2K vibes, and I just thought this would be super cute. So I'm gonna be wearing this. It is cold, so I will be wearing a white cardigan on top of it, but this is like the main thing. So I'm gonna be using some makeup. Luckily, all the makeup that I did get, it literally matches this really well. So yeah, so I'm just gonna let the primer set a little bit, and then we'll get started. Okay, so really what I'm just going to be doing today, I'm really just gonna go hang out with my friend, and we're gonna go shopping and eat some food. Maybe some food. I know I'm gonna go get some boba, because I just love boba. So I'm really excited. So I have about an hour and a half to get ready, so I'm going to try and take my time. You know, I am using my Estee Lauder Double Wear, and you guys already know, if you've seen the past Get Ready With Me videos, that sometimes this foundation just doesn't want to work. So hopefully all the new products that I got work with this foundation, but we're going to see. So far it's looking really nice, but that's what happened last time, and then look how it started. Or look how it ended out. So just going to apply this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to let the foundation set. So I do have these two eye palettes. I feel like this would be literally perfect. So these are the LA Girl Foreplay shadows, and this one is Feel Good, and this one is So Sweet. So love these ones. These are so good. These reminds me so much of like Petty Peta vibes. Like, this was so underrated when it was released, and I'm devastated that they didn't release more shades. I think they released like 7 of these, but these were like my 2 favorites. So I'm thinking of going in with this shade and this shade, as this one's going to be like the transition shade more up the brows, and then this one's going to be, and then I'm going to blend everything out with this one, and then I'm going to use probably just this one, but I might go in with this one just right in the center. I want to do a pretty fun and glittery look, but you know, I do have a little bit of pigment on my eyes, so I do need some sort of shade on it. So I'm going in with these two, so I'm really excited about that. So let's start off with the darker one. Okay, so going back to what I did for my birthday, I just really just woke up late. You know, I slept in. I feel like I really, you know, needed that. And then, you know, I watched movies. I had some good food. I watched a couple of movies. I watched what was it? 13 Going on 30, High School Musical. I think I watched the entire High School Musical franchise, and then I think, or no, I think I only watched the first and second one. I didn't have enough time to finish the third one, and then I watched this movie called, I think it's Picture This, with Ashley Tisdale and Robbie Amell. That was the first time I ever watched that movie, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. It's I think I would rewatch it. It's one of those things that it's like I would rewatch it. But yeah, I really just watched movies. I love 13 Going on 30. It's one of, oh, I also watched is it, no, 16 Candles. I watched 16 Candles as well. Okay, but now like I love those movies, but like now thinking back from like a much older perspective, I'm like actually like sitting and thinking, I'm like some of these things it's like a little questionable, some of the topics that were in the movie. And I didn't see it when I was like younger, because like I love those movies, but now it's like it's a little concerning. But I still like them. I probably still am going to rewatch them. And take this really small brush and I'm gonna go now with this one. But I don't know. I really feel like my frontal lobe has moved an inch closer to fully developed. And now when I watch those movies, it's like, oh my goodness. It was like wow. Some of the topics and just some of the things that would be in the movies is like this was a different time. But yeah, so tell me what you guys think about those movies. I really love watching movies. I love rom-coms. So I'm a big rom-com girly. I love, you know. I love watching movies of rom-coms. That's always been my thing. I used to be so embarrassed when someone would be like, "Oh, what kind of movies do you love?" I would always say, what would I used to say? I think I used to say like science fiction or like, is it like thriller movies? I get like some movies like Percy Jackson. Like I would, in Harry Potter, I would say like those movies. And I would always just come home and I mean, I do love the Percy Jackson series. I love the movies and I love the books. I also love the Harry Potter series, the books and the movies. I love the books better than the movies, but the movies, like, that's art. I was actually like rewatching the first one. I'm like, you know what? Like, the transitions, the color palettes that were chosen were really, really good. It was honestly, it was ahead of its time. But yeah, so I would say movies like that all the time when I was younger. And then at one point, rom coms and like romance movies became like popular to say that you watched. And I don't know, I just stopped being embarrassed, which is great. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of low-key universal. My friend too was telling me that she loved rom-coms since she was younger, but she never felt like she could say it because I don't know, just I guess it wasn't normal to most people. It wasn't society, what is the word? It wasn't really the standard, I guess. But yeah, but I love rom-coms. I feel like my favorite rom-com, it has to be To All the Boys. I love the first one. I love the first one. There's something about the first one. It's just, I don't know. It was a different time. It was a different time, and I loved it. But I was rewatching it the other day with my sister because my sister finally has gotten into it. Thank goodness. I've been telling her. I've been telling her since literally since it released. But anyways, I was telling my sister, and she finally watched it, and I was rewatching it with her. And tell me why the color palette is a little more dull compared to Exo Kitty's color palette. Like Exo Kitty has very bright and vibrant colors, which is kind of odd because I feel like now the trend with newer shows and newer movies, the color palette is really hue, is like darker hue tone. So, but actually, To All the Boys has like more of a mellowed vibe to it, and that's not how I remembered it. I remembered it with like this different thing, but yeah. Oh, and then I was rewatching, and oh my god, same thing. My frontal lobe moved an inch because some of the things I was like, I do not remember it. I do not remember it in that way. I still see it with the love in the eyes that I did when I first released, but I do admit that there are some moments that I'm like, oh, like maybe this isn't really as romantic as it seemed. Specifically, oh my god, I feel like one of the biggest ones is the hot tub scene. You guys already know if you guys watched that. My frontal lobe moved an inch when I realized that he really, but you know what? I'm still gonna see it with the eyes that I did when it first released. So, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a movie. At the end of the day and the start of the day, it is a movie. So I don't know, but I really love that one. Which one did I used to love? I love 10 Ways to Get Rid of a Guy or something. 10 Ways to Lose a Guy. Mm, yeah, I love rom coms. I really, really do. Kind of want to add a little bit more dimension and wing this out a little bit. But yeah, so totally let me know if you guys are also rom-com people. I feel like now a lot of people are into rom-coms, which is great because then I have more people to talk about favorite rom-coms with. But totally let me know. Or honestly, what you like, what you guys like. I love movies, so I would watch a lot of movies. And honestly, I'm kind of interested in everything other than like mystery and thriller. Like, I don't like scary movies. The most scariest thing that I've ever seen is probably Halloween Town and like Twitches. Like, don't don't give me horror movies. Like, what is it? The Exorcist, The Purge. That's scary. I'm not gonna watch that. So like, that's not my thing. But if that's your thing, I love that so much for you. But that is not for me. I love when I think of Halloween movies, Twitches, Halloween Town, Twitches 2. What other ones? There's oh, Beastly. I love Vanessa Hudgens, and then there's another guy in it. I love Beastly. To be honest, Twilight. Look, I would watch Twilight during October. What is the one? Can of Worms, Disney's Can of Worms, Phantom of the Opera from Disney. Yeah, like I don't know. Those are my type of Halloween movies. I do kind of want to do some liner, so I'm going to go in with the Peach 2 palette, and I'm going to take this darker shade. I would just want a cute little baby wing. I did feather out the shadow, so I feel like I got a really nice shape. I'm just going to go and take my time a little bit because I want this look to be really, really nice. I was going to go in with a liquid liner, and then I just don't know where it went. So I was going to go in with my Profusion one and then just set it, but it's okay. I feel like the eyeshadow liner fits the vibe of the eyes really well. So I did get a new concealer. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. What is this? Sand beige? Sand? Light beige. This is actually, I want to say this is a repurchase. I don't know if it's this shade, but this concealer is a repurchase. I finished this one up mid 2024 and I really loved it a lot. And so I needed a new concealer specifically for this foundation because the Maybelline Fit Me one just doesn't work with it. So I really needed a dewy concealer, and I want to say that this one was pretty dewy, but it wasn't like dewy where it was like super oily, but it was really nice and it was really creamy. So the consistency I feel like would work really, really well with the Estee Lauder. So hopefully, but let's see. I kind of want to let it dry down because I love the finish of this when it would dry down. This is the first concealer that I ever tried that hack with, and I loved it, which is why I keep continue doing it in my routine. But it's so good. So I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit. And while we're doing that, I feel like I should start doing the brows before we set our face. So I'm gonna go and oh, this is a new product. This is the NYX the Brow Glue in the shade medium brown. I've been wanting to try this for so long. Oh, that's pretty. That's nice. Wow. This was a little more pricey. I think this was like $11. I do like the shade of it. I like the applicator. It's small. It can get really in between those hairs. I was gonna do my eyebrows, so they're a little bad right now. I know. I was gonna do them and then I've been really busy. School has been a lot, honestly. There's already so many assignments. So I just haven't had the time to do like my like self-care, I guess. But yeah. Oh, that's really nice. I like this. Okay, so it hasn't fully dried, but I think I'm just gonna start blending it out just to make sure that it doesn't do and pick up the foundation like all of my other things have done. Oh wow. I don't know if this is the shade that I used to have. It's a lot lighter. I think I used to have beige. I want to say I had beige, but they didn't have the shade beige when I went. So I got this one thinking that this is the shade, but I don't think this is it. Because I used to use this concealer as a foundation, which is why I feel like I finished it a lot. Because there's a lot of product in here. Like, it's really, really nice. I feel like this is one of those products that you really get your money's worth because this took me a really long time to finish up. And the reason that I finished it up is because I would use it as foundation most days. Oh wow, that is very bright. I need to go get my little sponge. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my little sponge and wow. I forgot how good this was. Actually, no, I didn't. I knew how good this was. I just didn't want to repurchase it because there's so much makeup that I really want to try. But honestly, I feel like this is one of those products that will kind of always just be in my makeup bag. It's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this out and I'll be right back. Okay, so this actually doesn't work with this foundation, unfortunately. It's a little harder to blend with this one, and this isn't how it actually works. So it kind of picked up right here, and then you can see it's picking up the foundation, so devastated. But let's see if I can try and fix this. Maybe once with the powder. Let me see if I can just blend it, kind of. So onto another concealer. I need to look up, I need a really oily concealer, it seems like, because this foundation works with really like oily products, which is why it works so well with this Mario one. I used it the other day, so that's why it's still right here in my makeup bag. But like balmy, oily, you see that? That's why it works so well with this foundation, but I need that in a concealer. I wonder if Mario has a concealer. I need to look that up. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing with this concealer, or not this concealer, this foundation. I really want to love it because it's really nice. It's really good for my oily skin, but the more I wear it, it just doesn't, it's making me not love it anymore. I really need to find a perfect makeup routine for this foundation. But if you guys know any products that could potentially go really well with it, or if you guys have this foundation and you guys have a really nice routine, totally let me know. Because I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna finish this up. You know, this was a gift from my sister. I really, really love it, and or I really want to love it. Like I love it, but like when I use other products, it doesn't make me want to love it anymore. But yeah, totally let me know because I really want this foundation to work, and I really just want a routine that just works perfectly. I love the formulation of the glitters. This entire formulation, the matte as well. I'm gonna take this in the center. When I open my eyes, there's like that little sparkle. It's so gorgeous. I really hope one day LA Girl releases like a glittery eyeshadow, just pure glittery eyeshadow palettes in these type of shades and in these two formulas. So these two formulas are different. So this one's more of a condensed, it feels more like a shadow. This one's, you feel like a glitter. It's almost slightly a little damp, but it's really, really nice. A lot more sparse compared to this one. You see how much looser the glitters are compared to this one? So this one works perfectly in the center if you wanted to do that halo eye, so it can really add some dimension. And then this one's perfect as a base glitter, just so that when you close your eyes, you see all of that. But then the mixture of the two different textures is so pretty. I totally forgot to apply some lip balm. My lips are a little chapped, so I'm going to be going in with this Nivea one. I'm trying to finish this up. It's just a pink watermelon chapstick. Okay, so now we're going to be going into like the more exciting part. I have more new products in this category. So the face products, I have a couple cream ones. I'll insert swatches of the makeup that I'm practically using it right now so you guys can see. So unfortunately, I did get this LA Colors one and it doesn't look like this. So you see it's like a beautiful mauve shade and it is called Marvelous. So I thought it'd be like more like a mauve shade, you know, kind of like the shadow. No, it's actually a lot brighter, but I think we're gonna make it work. I do want to use it today, but this one is literally perfect. This is what I wanted this one to be, but just this one slightly deeper. So I wanted to like use these two, but Fortunately, this one's a little more brighter, but I do want to use it. I want to take these two first. Now, I'm a little scared about these ones. I don't know how to feel about the applicator. I haven't seen this type of applicator in so many years. I used to have like a Milani lip product that had this. I'm gonna see if it's still like, I don't think it exists anymore, but I wonder if these are gonna come back. I feel like we're starting to see more products with this one. I feel like one of the latest ones in recent years was that e.l.f. concealer. I think it's discontinued now, but I remember they had one. But start using this one. So this is going to be more of my bronzing shade. So I'm gonna go right here and right here. I'm hoping that it blends out. It seems like a really nice formula, but hopefully it blends out. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and just tap it out. I did feel like I put a little too much, so I'm just gonna take it. Oh, that is pigmented. That's pretty. I think I put too much right here. And I'm gonna take it up just to distribute that pigment more. Okay, so maybe I didn't need as much as I put, but oh wow. It's so far looking good, I think. Doesn't look like it's picking up that foundation. But I think I'm gonna do, since I already patted it out, I'm just gonna go over top with the foundation brush and just pat it out a little more. Okay, so I'm gonna do that to the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. I like it. I don't really use bronzing and contours, but I'm trying to get into it. I like it. It does look like it picked up that foundation. So unfortunately, once again, another product that doesn't go with the Estee Lauder Double Wear, but yeah. So if you guys have any recommendations, I feel like I'm gonna start checking out Mario's line during the Sephora sale, you know, for the extra 20% off. I think I might get some products because I think a lot of his products are more of the creamy type and like almost like balmish texture. So I feel like that would go really well with this foundation because I'm tired. I'm tired of Gusties, but okay, so I think I'm not gonna use this one because I think this is the same formulation as this one. It felt like it, so I think I'm gonna use this one because when I swatch this one, it has a lot of shine to it, so it seems like it's more of like a serum type of material, or not material, formulation. I love the packaging of this. It is so cute. This part feels really nice. This feels a little cheap. Like I feel like if I'm not careful, this will break, but it's okay. You know, for the price, I think I got it for like $3. Really, really good. So it reminds me so much of the Profusion one that I love. You guys know how much I love this one. So unfortunately, I still have not found a shade that looks like the Profusion Rose. So I think I'm just gonna repurchase it. You know, but and it's the same applicator. Oh, I love the shade of this. When I blended it out on my arm, it just looked so good. I'm not the biggest fan of this type of applicator. I feel like it's a little unhygienic, but I did love the Profusion Rose one, so I kind of like it now. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have applied too much. Okay, hopefully this blends out the way that it should have. So I do have the bronzer on the tip, like the tip side. So I'm gonna go in this side to blend the blush out. See how it's like really watery? It reminds me so much of that Profusion Blush Hour formula, which I really loved because it's like more of a watery, almost like a serum. It's really, really nice. This is so pretty. Oh, it fits the makeup look kind of well. I feel like once we powder, we're kind of going to lose the pigment. So I think I'm fine with how this is looking. It looks like a little too much, but then once I apply the powder, it's blended out the way that I need it to. Oh, okay, so this formula works really, really well. So now I have another formula that works really well. So the Mario one and then this one from W7, really, really well with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I'm really, really excited about that. I do have a contour of this. So I think that's what I'm going to start using. And then I'm going to save these LA Colors ones for any other foundation because these work with any other foundation from what I noticed, like the Maybelline one, this Foreskin one. But I really need to find a routine that is for this one. So, but now I have a new edition, so I'm really excited. Look how good it looks. It's so pretty. Okay, so we're almost done with our makeup. So now let's start setting everything. Going with my Maybelline. You guys already know how much I love this one. I was actually thinking of picking up a new powder when I was at Ulta. I was going to get the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder. I used it, I think, back in 2023, maybe early 2024, and I finished it up entirely. It's a really, really nice powder. And then I bought this one first. I think I bought them two together, and I love this one. But now that I'm really thinking about it, I kind of do miss that NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I feel like that one would work really, really well with this foundation because that one, it really gave filter. Like this one gives filter, but that one gave more filter, if that makes sense. I feel like it's kind of hard to explain. I feel like if you have a lot of skin texture like the way that I do with like the pixel scars and everything, you can see the difference with powder products. And that NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, so good. I need that Can't Stop Won't Stop powder in powder blushes. The same way that Maybelline has their Fit Me blushes. The thing is that I want the NYX, the way that NYX kind of has their color palettes when it comes to releases. Oh, they're just more brighter. They're not the type of shades that I want. I feel like the latest launches that I really, really love their colors selection of is their, I think it's their Hydra Ivy line, because more like mauve shades, more cooler tone shades, which I love because I think their duck plump one are more brighter. I do like the shades, it's just not really something that I lean towards because I love more cooler tone shades. But I would love to see NYX release a Can't Stop Won't Stop blush line. They do have their butter line, but I don't really like them. For me, I don't like the shade range as much. The only one that I want is like the purplish one. But yeah, they're also really, really pigmented. Like those are beautiful for my, my deeper complexion girlies. Like those are gorgeous. If you have a little bit deeper complexion, totally check out the butter. I think they're butter bronzers and then they're butter blushes. The pigment on those, absolutely beautiful. But I wanted more like mauve tone shades and like, like the type of shades that I like. Hopefully they expand. I would love to see an expand because I think that butter one is also really nice for the pores. Like it's really silky. It's really nice formulation, but just the colors don't really appeal to me. Ugh, this is what I mean. When you apply that powder on top of that cream, it really like kind of mutes it out and kind of neutralizes it. So the finish of this is what I wanted. But obviously I needed to apply the amount that I did with this one to get this finish. And now I just apply a powder on top to just kind of keep it. Oh, so pretty. Now I do kind of want to go in with my loose one, the lighter shade, the 10 one. I've been really, really liking this shade a lot. I usually just apply it right here, just right in the center. I feel like it kind of brightens it, especially because I do wear glasses. This, when it's brightened, it looks really, really good in person and in real life. I don't know how it photographs. I do want to take some photos, so hopefully it comes out good, but honestly, it's fine. But like, see how it just brightens it right there? Like, even when I move far away, it's like brighter right here. Looks so good. Going to go in with 52 Self-Made. I love this blush. I feel like this is perfect for this look. I kind of wanted to take my Essence the Contour one for the bronzer right here, but because I did apply a lot of pigment here, even after the powder, it kind of stays, like you can kind of see it, and I like that. So I do like this, the final outcome of it, but I just don't like how it kind of looks a little patchy. But because I applied this blush in the formulation of it, it kind of blended that, like that weird patchiness out. So these two look really, really well. But this on its own, no, because it does look patchy. But oh, I love this blush. I feel like it's perfect. Okay, so I totally forgot. I wanted to use this one. It's the new elf one because I do have this peach one, but my eye bags are really bad, so it's not really covering as much as it could. And then the Beauty Creations ones doesn't work well with this one as much as I wanted to, but totally forgot. So we'll test that out another day. I do love the formulation of the elf one, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna like it. It's just determined by whether I like the color or not. Just want to apply a little bit of shadow. I've been really loving using like these like cream shades. It's right at the front. I feel like it really opens my eye especially because I do wear glasses, the under eye can get a little lost sometimes. So doing more lighter tones on the under eye with glasses look really, really well in person. I do kind of want some definition, so I'm just going to take whatever is left here of the shadow. I've been really liking this too. It's a really nice technique that I've found. And just go halfway, because if I do it fully, it just is counterproductive because I'm trying to brighten up right here so you can see it when I put my glasses on. But then if I take this all the way to the front, it's just going to make my eyes smaller. That's just counterproductive, besties. So I'm going to wipe off everything, all the excess of this one, and I'm just going to go in now with my Morphe brow powder. I really like it. It set it really, really well. I obviously just need to do my brows and shape them. They know they've gotten a little bad. They're a little messy, but I love this powder shade. It's so pretty. And it is like a more of a neutral shade. It has some slight warmth, but some coolness to it. It's a really nice neutral shade on me. So it looks really, really good with this makeup. Okay, so I'm going to take my Laura Geller Tint Lip Oil in first place. I got this. It's so nice. I've been really loving Laura Geller makeup. After I used the blush palette when a full face of Christmas makeup, I've just been really loving and leaning towards it. So now every time I go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Ross, I always like look for their products. And I recently got this, and it's so pretty. It's so nice. I love it. It's such a beautiful formula. It's gonna be perfect for my networking makeup bag. Just gonna let that color sit before we go in with our final lip gloss. And I'm gonna curl my lashes. Oh, this is a new lash color. It's a Hello Kitty one. It's so cute. I got it at Miniso. I want to say I did show you guys this in a Miniso haul previously, but I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah, my sister took my lash curler and she hasn't given it back, so I had to. Luckily, I've have this one, but hopefully I get my lash curler back. But yeah, now I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I think I'm gonna apply. I feel like I should apply it on my bottom lashes. I've been recently just started to get more into that consistently, and I feel like it adds more definition on the under eye when I apply mascara under. So I'm gonna go in just a little bit. Okay, so we're almost done. I'm gonna take my LA Girl strobing powder. It's so pretty. Let's see if it's. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. I kind of want to take some on the face, but let's see. That is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Like, it looks really, really good in person and in real life. It's not too glittery. It reminds me so much of the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls, but obviously this one has a little bit of a pink hue to it. And the pearls are kind of the same. This is beautiful. If you guys find this, I really recommend it. Okay, it's not too glittery because I want to have a little bit of variety in my highlighter collection because I'm trying to look for a highlighter for my networking makeup bag, and I feel like this one's really nice because you can kind of tone it down. See? You can tone it down, or you can make it really bright like I did right now. And it doesn't have a cast either. It doesn't look like it, at least. This is beautiful. I really recommend it. Like, look how the pearls are. So it's not too much, it's not too little. I feel like it's a really nice formulation. Totally check this out at your next TJ Maxx haul. You might also be able to find this at Marshalls. I really recommend this one. Now I do want to go in. This is the final product. So it's the Buxom Gloss in Kimberly. It's a beautiful baby pink. That's pretty. I just want to put it in the center. Really nice and pretty. So I took off most of the gloss and it left a nice cute little stain. And I just want to apply this one. That's pretty. Okay, everybody, so this is it for this makeup look from my birthday. I'm gonna go hang out with my friend. I will insert my outfit of the day and my fragrance combination. I don't think I have enough time to do an outro like you know how I usually do in my other ones, but I'm gonna get dressed, find a fragrance combination, I'll insert everything and all that towards the end. And yeah, so if I don't come back, this is it. This is the makeup look. So pretty. I will do like you guys already know how I'll do it. Like I'll just like show you guys it, but I won't like really like talk. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and oh, another year. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna go get some cute things, go eat some good food. I will do a small little vlog, And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching and getting ready with me. If you guys got ready, totally let me know. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah. Hello everybody. Okay, so I ended up getting a little bit of time. My friend's barely on her way, so I got about like 15 minutes. So I decided to do an outro. So this is what the makeup look ended up looking like. Super, super cute. Put it in with the top. I did put on my headband from Daiso. I did put on these really cute beaded earrings. These are really, really old. They're from like a little shop that I got at the county fair when I was like a kid. Like these are my mom's, so I took them from her. So they've been with me for so many years. So but is what they look like. Um, they do still make this design. You just gotta find the places. But yeah, so I did get it at a county fair years ago. But yeah, so this is what the makeup looks like. It's so so cute. Top, the top is a little bit scandalous. It's a little bit more down than I really wear, but I like it. And it is sleeveless too. I will be wearing a cardigan, but I wanted to take some photos, so I thought this was a really cute top. So I do want to quickly show you guys my fragrance combination. So I did go in with the Equate Baby Oil in the green bottle. And the reason that I went for the green one is because this one is a little bit more fresher and I like to wear this with more fresher fragrances. Now, the main fragrance of the day is the Bath& Body Works Emily in Paris Amour. I went in with the body mist and the body cream. Now, this does have notes of French tulips, apple blossom, sparkling pink champagne, sandalwood, and creamy musk. And the reason that I went in with the green baby oil is because of the French tulips. This smells really, really fresh, but sweet at the same time. This doesn't smell like the way that my original Paris Amour does. So it's a little disappointing. My original Paris Amour smells more like a bubble gum. It's really, really nice. It's very girly. This one, it's a little more fresher. It kind of reminds me of rose and endless sea, those type of fresh scents, but it does have that bit of sweetness, which is why it kind of reminds me of rose, because rose has a bit of freshness, but also that sweetness. But yeah, so and then I topped it all off with Philosophy's Magnolia or Amazing Grace Magnolia. Doesn't it look so cute? It matches my top. It's so cute. I love this one. It's so good. I've used quite a bit of it. But oh, so I really wanted to lean more towards the fresh tulips. Oh, French tulips. Like I feel like the apple blossom's a little more fresher once it's applied on the skin, and I thought this would be a perfect fragrance to top it all off with. So that was my fragrance combination of the day. I will show you guys my outfit later. I'm doing a little bit of vlog. I don't have a lot of space on my phone, so hopefully I have enough space. But other than that, this really concludes today's video. To my birthday, get ready with me. So thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, so if you guys also had a birthday too, like the same day that I did, totally let me know. I would love to, happy birthday to all of my besties that are birthdays in January. But yeah, so that is really it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah.